In the typical reality TV show, there are 3 judges. The first judge is British. The second judge is a mediator. And the third judge is insane. But there is another judge that decides the fate of these reality TV show contestants. The viewers, the American public, the average American couch potato. I am Brocktree 4, and I am the 4th judge.
Here we go then.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Gigi.
Dirty.
I say yes.
I'm going to use the F word. That was so much fun.
Hello everybody, this is Brocktree 4, the 4th judge's review of week 1 of Dancing with the Stars. Okay, let's talk about the dancers. Okay, first it was men's night on Monday. Monday men's night, and let's start from the bottom and work our way up as far as the men are concerned. Lowest score of the night of the men was Ashley Hamilton. Yes, Mr. Ashley Hamilton. I expected him to do better than he did. The man he's the son of George Hamilton, and George Hamilton was amazing. He was brilliant. Unfortunately, his son couldn't dance at all. His dancing was terrible. He was stiff as a board. I just didn't like it all that much. And his salsa was even more stiff. And that was just not good. Moving on. Next person up, Michael Irvin, who first he danced a cha-cha-cha and was then in the Viennese Waltz group. Now, I know that this man received a 13 from the judges, and I think that that is pretty stinking nuts. Because I saw the video, I've seen the tape, and I've watched him dance, and he looks pretty good. I know maybe Anna could have put in a little bit more content into it, yeah, but hey, it's her first night. It's her first real contestant, okay? Give her a break. And then they say, when he does his Viennese Waltz, that he's showing improvement. I don't think it was that much better. I think that it wasn't as good as his cha-cha-cha, to be honest with you. It just looked like he was struggling through it, especially with the part where he was trying to lift Anna. And that lift, at the beginning of his solo, he tried to do a lift. It just looked awkward to me. I don't know if any of you other people were noticing, but he just looked kind of awkward dancing it. But anyway, he received a 13 for his cha-cha-cha and got in 3rd place for his waltz. Then we get to Tom DeLay, who did cha-cha-cha and a Viennese waltz as well. My eyes are still trying to decipher what the heck just happened with Tom DeLay. I am bewitched, bothered, and bewildered by that man. I didn't expect him to be good, but I didn't expect him to throw himself completely all over the floor. I mean, he was shaking his hips. He was doing air guitar. He was like calling out Bruno during his dancing. I was shocked out of my mind, and apparently the judges were too, because they gave him a 16. And then, and I think he was okay. I think he did better than most people thought he was going to be. I think they thought he was going to be the guy that got the 13 and was sent home. Okay, his waltz was good too. Personally, I think his waltz was better than Michael Irvin's, but yeah, apparently the judges didn't. They thought it was Skippy. Skippy? What the heck is Skippy? What's that supposed to mean? But anyway, he got in 4th place, so he got 4 points for that, making his total of 20 points. And next up is Chuck Liddell. He had 22 points overall, and he danced foxtrot and a salsa. Now, his foxtrot looked kind of awkward. It was kind of stiff too, but you can see he was trying, but you could also see that the man was struggling. You can tell in the video his face was like, ugh. The frustration just showed on his face that he was making mistakes left and right, but apparently the judges liked it still, because they gave it a 16. And then came his salsa. Now, I think after watching his foxtrot, I personally was sort of cringing at the thought of him doing a salsa, but when he came out on the floor and he started doing the running, going all over the place, and with Anna, and doing that little those kicks and stuff, going into the positions, he looked like he was actually doing well and dancing well. Apparently, he didn't do well enough because he got in third place and got 6 points for his troubles. Okay, next up in fourth place, as far as the guys are concerned, is the snowboarding extraordinaire Louis Vito. I was kind of nervous about him. He got a 27 overall, and he did Foxtrot and Salsa. And Foxtrot was good, but I think everything about his Foxtrot kind of disappeared to me after Bruno called him a hobbit. A hobbit? What's the big idea of calling him a hobbit? But he still danced good, and he got a 19, so that's alright. And then he danced his salsa, which he starts with a flip, and the flip was good, okay. But I don't think the rest of it was okay. It just seemed kind of a little bit nervous. He didn't throw himself into it as much. Anyway, he got in second, nonetheless, and got 27 points overall. Next, in third, Mr. Mark Dacascos with 29 points overall. And I take back everything I said bad about Cooks. I obviously did not know much about this man, because I didn't know. Why didn't nobody tell me this guy was a stinking ninja? Nobody told me that this guy knew karate. And this guy can move. This guy can move. Anyway, he did a cha-cha-cha and the Viennese waltz. His cha-cha-cha was good. I liked it. The problem is Len, once again, told him to not have it be kung fu all the time. And I can understand that he wouldn't want kung fu to be in every dance. It's the same thing that Shawn Johnson had. You can't have gymnastics and flips in every dance. It's just good. I think Mark Dacascos knows that, though. Anyway, his waltz, I liked it. His waltz was good. He looked classy, although the judges told him to relax, and he got in second place with the judges. Speaking of people in second place, in the place where no one expected him to be on the first night, ladies and gentlemen, Donny Osmond. Donny Osmond, that's right, got second place. I think many people were expecting him to walk all over the place with his competition and probably get first every single night, starting with tonight. But no, he got 30 points overall. His combined total was 30 points. And he danced to the Foxtrot and the Salsa. And his Foxtrot was good, but Len called him out. It was too theatrical. I mean, come on, it's a TV show. Honestly, it's supposed to be theatrical. And he got 20 points for his Foxtrot. And then he went into the Salsa, and in the words of Louis Vito, he slaughtered it. He was pretty stinking good. I will not lie. Donny Osmond was shaking it very well. I think he's got some good potential. I think he's going to go far in this competition. He got first in the salsa group with 10 points. And being number one on the top of the men's leaderboard is Aaron Carter. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Carter is the leader with 32 combined total points. And he did a cha-cha-cha and a Viennese waltz. Cha-cha-cha was good. He got 22 off it. And I liked it. It looked good. I must say, though, I did notice that there were a couple of stumbles, especially the one at the end where he almost fell and dropped Karina. But apart from that, the only other criticism I could give him was his arms. They just didn't look natural to me. They just looked kind of awkward to me. But apparently the judges liked him. And then was his waltz. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty cool. I liked his waltz. It looked very nice. I think he was showing off that he can do ballroom, and I think he has some potential in this competition. The men came on tonight, on Wednesday, for the results night, and the man being sent home is Ashley Hamilton. And my opinion is, ladies and gentlemen, that's the way it's supposed to be. I mean, I know it probably would be nice to have the son of George Hamilton stay for a little while, but to be honest, he was tied with Michael Irvin for being the lowest scored guy, and Michael Irvin is a football player, and the football players last for quite some time before America either gets them into the finals or America gets bored with them. And I think Michael Irvin probably deserves a second chance after getting a 13. So that's it. And Ashley Hamilton is the first guy to go. And I'm running out of time on this one, so I'm gonna check out part 2 of my review of week 1, where I talk about the women of Season 9 and their first dances, and also reveal which of the women of Season 9 is the first to say goodbye. I'm Brocktree4, I'm the fourth judge. Good night, good luck, I'm out of here.
See ya. No?